So, when last we left off, we had done something. Probably. I don't know what we did, but we did something, I assume. So, we had finished up the first level of Caed Noir. We have finished all of the stuff west of Caed Noir. We're now going to start heading east and exploring around the wilderness around that area. Excuse me.
Not a problem.
So, I guess we should probably take a nap first, huh? Since he's got a thing that, and I think he got this from the fight in the other place. Is that correct? So the west curtain wall construction is finished. We have 3 days on the west one. What's our security? 16 security. I like it. Oh shit! No, I haven't changed any of this information because I'm a dope. Go live education. So what is this? Monthly monster mashing. Monthly monster mash because I like it. So there we go. Yeah, we got a pro situation here. I definitely know what I'm doing. Let's see. I think that should be updated now. And hopefully that stuff actually works. Okay, so we're going to go to the Woodend Plains. No. Do we need to rest first? I think we need to rest first. Taking a nap first. Anyway, sorry for anyone who came in here under false pretenses thinking that it was gonna be my Magic 7. Different game, sorry. You wake to the sensation of being shaken. You open your eyes to see Adair standing over you, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, and a vague sense of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You're not sure you slept at all the previous night.
Hey. You awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. I'll snap you out of it for a long time yet. Gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
I do. I do have those dark circles under my eyes. Though I slept really well last night. Let's see. I'm just gonna go with number 1.
It's the watcher thing, man. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all. Try to let it sort itself out. You better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
No nightmares of chess I can't disarm. I did not actually have any nightmares of chess that I can't disarm. I had completely forgotten about that trauma until you mentioned it, and now I'm going to be just horrified again. That's not true. But yeah. Oh man, wait. What do you mean, please choose a supported game? Did the information update correctly, or did it not? Because now it's giving me an error. Hold on. Okay, well. Okay, yeah, I just tried doing it again. We'll see whether it stays updated correctly, because apparently it was already updated correctly. So. Okay, so. We can increase our movement speed. Hello, friend. There's a forest lurker lurking over here.
Even you are. Hey.
Hi, friend. Oh, you're alone. Makes my life substantially easier. Oop. Ouch. Interrupted, interrupted, interrupted. Interrupted, interrupted. Oh man, that is great. So let's take a look at the thinger on those. Concentration of 84. So we currently have a plus 30. And so that means that we have about a 50-50 chance, not quite a 50-50 chance, but pretty close, to interrupt.
Not a problem.
So if we can get a little bit more perception, that would help. Alternatively, if we can drop their concentration some more, that'll help. Or getting interrupting blows will definitely make a pretty big difference, I think. Oh, did I not have the thing active? I didn't. I actually had A active instead of Chance C, so we're actually going to switch to Chance C for now. Okay, I think that we can... Yeah. So we can get these... Hopefully. It looks like they're both going after the Adair, which is great. Okay, we're gonna... I think they might be... Nope, they're not too far away. Perfect. And now we can just blow them up. So how are these intervals? Concentration 78. So you're taking the right one? Yes. Fortunately, that thing got off the... Oh god. He went down fast. I guess I should have used my quickening blows thing. Okay, that was painful actually. Oh jeez. Endless host, the Harbinger's doom. We're gonna swap to this. Charge! Okay, so we can knock that one down. Hopefully we can knock this one down. Yep. Now, the other important thing about that is that move is very powerful. It has the ability to stun the enemy, which is great. But it also has the problem that it knocks them back. And so you have this stun, and it pushes them away from the melees. But if you put someone directly behind the enemy, then they get pushed directly into that person body blocks, and then they don't actually go anywhere. Is my camera off angle? I think my camera is inside of... Yeah, it's weird. I think I'm further to the right than I usually am. from my chair.
Not a problem.
I guess I could move myself. Oh, whoops. There we go. I covered up the chat with my ugly mug. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and save this, actually. And we can continue on. So, at some point I'm going to need some extra constitution as well. But I'm actually pretty happy with the way that this build is going so far. As I increase my attack speed more and more, the interrupts are going to become stronger and stronger. I'm actually going to... Okay, I'm going to set him to that. Do I want to fight all three at once? Oh, they regenerate. Imagine that. Trolls that regenerate. This is not good. Let's get.
You better.
No.
Your mom.
Dun, dun, dun. You are getting attacked, so select that. Sacre bleu! Whoop, no, 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 no. And... Concentration 66. 56! Ha! This is beautiful. I mean, with a concentration that low, with it only at 56,
Not a problem.
it's actually really hard for me to attack them and not interrupt them. So... I'm gonna follow the road south a bit.
Hush, Ituma. We'll just wait a little longer.
For what? Dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with her scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on the bear figurine at her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Ituma. It's not him.
So, who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend's supposed to be here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
What are you
The long
talking about?
version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasita. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. but Persoc's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest incarnation, which could be anyone. Ah, so how long have you been looking for? 5 years. Oh god. So, you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember. Who could be anyone
That
now?
about sums it up.
Actually, I know how you feel!
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I did.
As that you would figure into it. She dusts the figurine with her trousers and raises a small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to dull mat along the arched back and ovoid haunches. Soft glow emanates from within.
It belonged to Persoc. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later. When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persoc, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
Let's see. Yeah, I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
Alright. I presume that that's this location, so I don't see any real reason to...
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place. Right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
What if I'm Persoc? Can I see it?
Why?
Because I'm a real watcher?
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
You've got nothing to lose.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Are they now? We can have a race. I need to do like a full speed build. The arrows are still probably faster. I think the arrows in this game are really fast, actually. So I raise it in as my eyes catch the glinting scratch, the scenery around me melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation. Your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below. And examine the roads nearby. Deep ruts score the hard-packed earth. There are marks of wagons, numerous and heavy laden. A large city is close. So, sniff the breeze. Breathing deeply, you smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Persoc is standing, it must be near the ocean, not a lake. Let's see. Alright, he's standing on
What
the
are you
cliff.
talking about? What just happened?
Told you, I'm a watcher. If you'd seen the way he stares at dead things, you'd know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
We could look for Persoc on the way. This, honestly, I wouldn't trust this guy. I wouldn't trust this response personally. Like if I said, "Hey, help me kill things," it'll be great. It's like it makes me look more like a charlatan, but I'll go with
This
it.
is your idea of a joke. You may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Okay, so we can now level her up. So Sagani has what kind of stats? So we can give her increased survival, I guess. Do we want that, or do we want... I feel like we should give some athletics to her. So what level is this? So this is 30% extra damage from sneak attacks. Three damage reduction penetration might actually be a little better, but might not be. I'm actually curious. So I recall Itamak having a difficult time staying alive when I was playing. I don't know what kind of weapon I want to give her, though. Then again, getting just dual wield 2-weapon style here is actually really big. Maybe I should just give her this first. Because I'm not going to be using her bow, obviously. I'm going to be giving her a dual wield. So, let's see here. So I'm going to cancel this just because I want to take a look at what my current weapon options are. I don't want to give her Peasant. So you have... He actually doesn't have a Thingamabobber. I'd like to give her reasonably fast weapons. Potentially. So this is... sword. Accuracy resistance. So what type is this? Doesn't actually specify. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna give her whatever has stilettos in it, because I don't know, the idea of her being sort of a roguish type appeals to me, so we're gonna give her some survival skill. Do we want to, though? Actually, I don't think there's that much reason to give her survival, because I'm already getting survival, like I'm capping that on Arc. So it seems kind of silly to invest in that heavily on her. Mechanics is being invested in by the other person. I guess I could invest in stealth. This increases fire rate and reload time with ranged weapons and increases the attack rate with melee weapons. We're definitely doing swift aim, I think. Let's see. Oh, we are definitely doing swift aim. So swift aim, it drops accuracy, which is not good, but hopefully I can make up for that with other stuff. So, battle axe, sword, Morningstar crossbow. Stock wand. Oh, Ruffian actually gives saber and stiletto. Sabers, I believe, are like the highest damage like mid-sized weapons. So I'm actually going to go with weapon focus ruffian. So we'll give her that. And we'll actually have a character who can stealth now. So, plus 50% damage against targets inflicted by a damage over time effect. So, I think that Stalker's Link is better for now. This gives 10 extra accuracy when attacking the same target as the animal companion, which means that she's always basically going to have an extra plus 10 accuracy.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, so she has wounding shot. Okay. I like not moving at all automatically. Let's see here. I don't think he needs any class behavior at all. I think we're set there. And I don't actually want to use his Holy Radiance. His Holy Radiance is relatively important to have happen. It's for him. Okay. Now, I don't want him to be... I don't want him using his AoE, because his AoE needs to have very precise targeting, and the AI is never going to be able to target that appropriately. That's just not something it's going to handle. So, instead, I'm going to do it this way. I think that should work reasonably well. So, we are all set. We can now continue on. We can finish clearing this area. And we now have 2 people that are going to be hitting
Ready, Watcher.
pretty commonly. She has 17 perception, which is not terrible.
Light, flame, and sound.
Oh god. The envelop attack! Whoops, I didn't actually change her weapon. Whoopsie doopsie. So let's change that up, shall we? So this weapon set is going to be a stiletto. And do I want? We'll just do this. That's going to be her weapon set for now. And later on, we may or may not decide. In fact, I'm actually going to do this already. I'm going to just take her armor off. Because a 25% speed penalty is really significant. Oh god. That's not good. Okay, these guys are way faster than me, so we will have him get on the front line. I should probably cast something. I'm gonna cast a Bless. Oh no, you are way too... Shit. This guy's way too far away. Okay, so how are we doing this? We're gonna drop some AoEs here. Gonna drop a Blessing down. And we're gonna have these three just charge this lion. That is not good for him. Okay. So these three are gonna move to the new one. Oh! So Kana's still alive for now, but not for long. He's not going to live to cast his thing. We're gonna pull these people back. Boy needs to get his head out of the books. That was fast. Bestial Lion is already finished.
You better run.
Okay, Sagani, you can do it. Itumak! I'm actually gonna engage this one. Oh, never mind, I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna have the whole party beat on this one now. Unfortunately, Itumak just got taken out. Jeez. Oh god! Bad cat. It's a very bad cat. Okay, so... There we go. Okay, whew, that was closer than I'd like.
Not a problem.
Laying low.
Hey, Earth Harvest. It is a fire hatchet. Okay, this is actually something that I want to give to Adair. Let's see. It gives him extra deflection. I don't think that he does enough damage for the lifesteal to be terribly meaningful for him. So this will give him a little bit of extra lash damage as well as giving him some other good business. We got Why are you guys moving so slow? Good times. Alright, so we've largely cleared this place, and we're looking for a place on the ocean with high cliffs. Like, these guys are clearly snared. They're not moving at full speed. He has -2 move speed. Why are you you people moving so damn slow? Is it because they're moving in formation? Oh, no, oh, nice. I gotcha. Okay. Very cool. Oh, crits a dare for 46 damage. Oh, man. It's like, okay, well, they got the hit off eventually. Took a long time, though. Yeah, I'm really liking the interrupt build and the interrupt, you know, party combo. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay, so he's now on Sagani, I think? So Wounding Shot does what? I'm gonna check. Hobbled. So what does Hobbled do? I'm gonna take a look at what Hobbled does. Dexterity reduced by 2, reflex reduced by 20, movement reduced by 1.5. So Hobbled isn't that important. It doesn't have a huge influence on my characters, but it's very good for any build where you're dealing... what's the word? Where you have like any reflex stuff that they're saving against. Any reflex saves are going to be much harder because the penalty to dex and the flat reduction combine to make a really, really powerful effect. So... guess I should probably get in there.
Not a problem.
Keeping an eye out.
Those kinds of effects are really strong. Okay, so we're almost done. We've got most of this place finished, and then we'll be able to move on. The question is where we want to move on to. I'm actually thinking about doing all of the sort of like
Be discreet.
outdoor areas
I
first.
shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is no.
God, I love that guy so much. He's so much fun. Okay. So we've cleared this area. We've got all of the exits. I'm gonna head to where? I feel like I should probably head to this bridge. I don't know why I can't go south from here. I feel like I should be able to go south to somewhere down here. But I'll try going to this bridge. And then hopefully I can go south from the bridge to go around to the southern areas. Like, can I just go south from here? I don't appear to be able to go south from here. That's weird. I'm actually going to Google this because I thought that this place was, or this game was relatively freeform, but it looks like it might not be. I wonder. Sorry, I'm looking at the world map and trying to figure out what I'm missing here. So I'm gonna try going back to the Woodend Plains. I should be able to just go south from here to reach the next location. But I might not be able to yet. I might have to... Okay, I don't know how I failed to unlock this the last time. I'm just a complete idiot. Okay, we're all fine. Everything works. No problem. I just need to... do I want to... I think I do, yeah. I think I'm actually going to head back to Kigua Prest. We're going to take another nap. Oh, man. We're definitely not getting the less than 10 rests achievement. I do think that getting the less than 10 rests achievement
Looks a little healthier than before.
largely requires some other stuff. I'm not going to talk to him, though. So,
If doubts and curiosity plague
let's see. What is the God Hand?
gods have taken flesh, in all respects, taking willing and unwilling vessels. It's not a violation. It's what gods do, as long as they accept all that comes with it. Men are weak. Gods, well, we showed old Wideway that he was flesh and blood, no matter how much light was pouring out of his farmer's hands. Took men of faith to build a weapon, a god hammer, judgment. Proved him dead at Halgot Citadel.
Oh, whoops. And I, of course, closed the chat. There we go. It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, their independence. There are few that would deny that Aethys ever stepped. The god hammer reminded Aethys of this. A fire and force so terrifying, so bright it burned a god away. A weapon that would burn brighter than Aethys. And we led him to it, and burned him at the stake. The stake was the god hammer, and we impaled him on it. So you fashioned it? Wasn't easy shaping it, crafting it, the pieces, the curve of the relic. Even then it was a massive thing, something that required a god to come to it rather than be cast at him. The luring him to it, that was the easy part. Gods are prideful. So what happened? We led him to fields, ones that he remembered as a farmer, perhaps. The fields right outside Halgot Citadel, now Godhammer Citadel. It was right outside the Evondower Bridge, an easy trek. Men died, then more died, luring Aethys onto Evondower. We had carved veins and paths through the bridge, excavating the foundations, filled them with powder and ember-hungry grains, eager to burn. Our hands had even pried the mortar and rock loose, sharpened them to points so they might rent from their foundations easier and tear through the flesh of that pretender. So you use this.
We poured the god hammer into its foundations with faith. Set it alight. Let the hammer fall upwards onto the anvil. 8 died before the god hammer fell. The god hammer claimed the remainder. Doesn't
And Aethys went back to the Ether, or the grave. He's lost his voice and his love for war, I'll tell you that much. It took only the taunts of men, and that was enough to lure him across the bridge and right into the new sun. It let Raidsaris see how bright their arrogance had become, and became a symbol by which we answered their purge with one of our own. Oh boy.
We started saving the Aothasians from themselves, burning any that didn't die with their god. Heresy in Raidsaris is one thing. Heresy here in the Deerwood comes with a more personal touch.
So you just answered their cry with one of your own?
His eyes see it. Every Aothasian who still lives in the Deerwood puts the nation at risk. Is another dagger held to the throat of our faith. Root them out, burn them, or send them back to Raidsaris to wallow in the blood of their failure.
Well. Let's see. Do you know anything about Deerwood? Deerwood's the best of them, still has spirit, if a land can have one. It's a place where a man can walk freely, even make new roads, and that's a rare thing in this world. Its generations, however, are damned, so no new footfalls may spell an end to it. Hallborn? Yes, Aethys' last stab at revenge after he was ended. Aethys was the god of rebirth, and his light does not fall on the Deerwood. I've heard some claim it's his doing, his death. It's closed the halls to new souls. I don't believe it. The problem is closer than that, and as always, it involves women and men, and they're always circling within and without. The Valian Republic's Raidsaris, the Saints' War, one big bladed spiral, shredding everything around it. So what do you think about them? Probably their shit? Fortune seekers garbed in robes of office, manipulators, traitors, and traitors all. So you don't like them? Any country so obsessed with style might as well be wearing scars over their eyes. Keep vigilant or they'll turn you into slaves as soon as the ink dries on some trade treaty. The Deerwood and all its internal riches is too tempting, especially if someone tames the country and the face painters for them. Face painters? Tribes, Glunfathans, cluster around the ruins like flies. How about the Raidsaris? Too many adjectives to that so-called nation. Civil unrest, economic collapse, all tinder, just needing the right spark. Some farmer shows up, takes a god into himself, and takes a crown on his head. This divine kingdom he tries to set up goes about as well as you'd expect. Suddenly the population of heretics goes up by about half it again, and Aethys starts turning his blood-stained gaze to every blasphemer he can find. Cleaning house is one way to put it. Purge is another. Put them in their god in their place, though, with enough force to kill that damn country, too. So, not a supporter of their country, then. Surely you know where this is going by now. It's not a country. It's a gathering of cowards. Dear puppets. They used to be an optimistic bunch, a bright bunch. Was their undoing. They should have embraced their misery without letting a farmer lead them to a brighter ruin. Almost Aethys puppets, too. Put an end to that. They dangled on his strings, Widewind dangled on theirs. They never would have had success on the battlefield had not their god come down. The Saints' War. Needed to call on their god to have a chance. Let's see.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Anything else about Magrin?
She's a goddess, as fickle as they come.
Yeah, so we've already seen this. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
I'm gonna ask about.
Not a problem.
It's as if you swallowed a gadfly nest. Okay, so how are we doing? We've got nothing new to report. How long do we have on this? 1 day, 16 hours. Okay. We're getting close to the point where we're going to start increasing our prestige again, but we're not quite there yet. So... Gothic Barracks completed already. Actually, we might be there. Okay, it looks like we're going to be getting up to 10 thinger now. And we can take a nap. We can use the craft shop bonus. And this will also give that bonus to Sagani. Oh, Sagani wants to talk.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
So, you've been searching for
5
Berserker
years
fighters.
for me. Must be 30-something for Ichiman.
That must be exhausting. Let's see. Itumak is that old? Holy shit, that's an old fox. I know how the search is going. We've already talked about it. Ark, I don't think would go with this. He obviously isn't going to go with this because we already know. So I'm actually going to go with this, even though it sounds kind of dopey. I think that the specific wording would probably be different, but I think that...
It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasutak following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding them. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
So, well, yeah, find it.
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsa. Once in a generation, these seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember it. The only other Tarnek Ilitsa during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
Let's see. So, what happened to her, I guess? I don't think she ever returned. It happens that way sometimes. Yeah, I'm sure they still remember you. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted on a meeting
It's
house.
not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me. often?
I mean, it depends on how old the kids are, obviously, but I would imagine that they're like, is mom coming back sometime soon? I'd like to believe that. I mean, your husband, at the very least, should probably be thinking about you. It's only been 5 years. I would like to believe it, and yet sometimes days go by and I realize they've not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happened. It shames me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often, I find myself wondering whether Persok will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think?
And
Do
friends.
you remember your past lives?
Really? What's that like? I think that frustrating and annoying would be a good descriptor for this. Where it's like, I've got some like tangential memories, and that's about it. I don't envy you. Guess I'm only lucky to have to worry about someone else's
I
past
wonder
life.
what Persok remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
So, has your village changed much?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there have been lots of good years. My aunt says we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persok helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us through hard winters. Persok brokered a lot of those agreements, too. He got this one from Ama ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like you did a lot.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feel the thrill of the chase? Or ready for this all to be over? He would just enjoy the adventure. Refreshing indeed. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move on? Sure, let's go. I like how we've got darkness on our side. Like, heck yeah. She doesn't want none of this daylight crap. So we're going to head to Searing Falls. I'm hopefully going to be able to clear it on the first entry, but I'm not actually positive I will, because I'm not sure how strong things are going to start getting as I move further and further away from the, sort of suggested pathway.
I'm on the trail.
Jesus! Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Where's... Okay, so this is dangerous. We've got this thing here. We're going to... Cast a blessing, I guess. Oh god, there's another one coming? Oh no, it's moving, but it's not coming. We're fine. Okay, we got this thing flanked. We can pop down here. Nice! Get down! Please interrupt. Okay, we've still got wounding shot on it. The problem is that I don't know. Oh god. Wait, did it just breathe fire on nobody? Well played, friend. Okay, we're moving him. Oh god. It's dazed, but not. Is it immune to fear? Oops. Oh, these pop-ups are causing problems for. Oh god. Oh god, no. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Can I knock it down? I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Armor of Faith. Can I blind it, maybe? I'm gonna try and blind it. It's blinded! Oh god. Okay. Let's take a look at what the interrupt... So this has 83 concentration. Should be. There we go. Jeez. Okay. So, as I was saying, this place might be. It is a little off the beaten path. It might be a little powerful for us. That was scary because if I hadn't been able to actually win that fight, I would have been in deep shit. So I'm very, very glad that
I'm on the trail.
was able to handle that, and I'm also glad that I rested first. So we've got a Drake and a Flame Blight over here. Got a young Drake here.
Ready when you are.
So I think I should be able to handle this now. Oh god! That's not what I was hoping for. Alright, so Sagani is now going to get attacked by this guy, which I don't like. Let me keep... Is she paralyzed? Oh shit, she's paralyzed.
Ready.
So, can I think she's boned, because she's just paralyzed. She's just going to get blown apart. I guess I can try knocking them all over, but I don't think it's even going to happen before... Skirmishers, problem. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Gonna try and knock this thing down. Okay, so that knocked one of them down. It blew up one of them, and the other one is not CC'd, so that's not terribly useful. There we go. Where are you? Oh god. Okay, so let's grab this. Okay. Da, da, da. Boom. Whew. Okay. So, this is a rough time. Hot damn. So we took out a young Drake. We've got another adult Drake to the left that's paired with a bunch of other stuff. Luckily, we haven't taken a lot of damage on Ark yet. So we can use some of his wounds to his advantage in some of these later fights. I don't have to worry about him like having to stay completely out of the fight. So
Not a problem.
that will allow us to do some good burst later. Actually, so she has bruised ribs, is it? Yeah, -4 Constitution is no fun. So we can go to the east. That doesn't help us any. We can save the game. Do we want? We don't need to. Yes, I do want to save the game. Actually, I just changed my formation, and so we should be okay here.
Not a problem.
And that is a lot of Schwarps. No! He's not allowed to get stuck. Okay, so this is just a normal Zhorop. And we're gonna just dive this priest, I think. How long is this gonna last? 6 seconds! Oh god. This fight's gonna be practically over by the time. There we go. Da, 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 da. So we're gonna try to get this skirmisher. Because we don't want this thing paralyzing people. But we're also gonna get this one. Okay, so that was pretty smooth. No serious trouble there.
Not a problem.
Dwarfs and worms will attack the stronghold in 6 days. No! God damn it. I don't want dwarfs and worms to attack me. I'm curious. I guess we'll find out how that fight goes. Actually, I'm surprised, because I didn't think that you got any attacks until your stronghold reached 10 prestige. Huh, interesting.
Not a problem.
Okay, so we should just dive, because... Okay, so all of our DPSers are starting to stand back up, which is good. So... Oh shit! Oh god. Ow. That was a lot more damage than I needed to take. I didn't realize that they had swapped over to Arc, so he just took a bunch of disengage damage. That's fine, though. This is actually going pretty smoothly so far. Oh god. That is so fast! How? No, that's not fair. Oh shit, I can't change my chance. Okay, we need to cast a blind immediately. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Those things have ranged attacks. No. No, that's not happening. No. We're not fighting two drakes, two young drakes, and a flame blight in the same fight. There's no way we're gonna be able to win that fight. That's too out of control.
Not a problem.
So, that means that we need to, first of all, swap him to B. I don't think that the things are capable of feeling fear, so we don't have to worry too much about losing that. But the key here is that we need to have the speed bonus. So that we can get as much distance as possible, and hopefully we can fight this guy solo. Looks like we might be able to, so that's good. Whoa, how did I just get hit? It appears to have knocked down multiple characters at once. Okay. That hurt. So we're gonna try this again. I unfortunately didn't get an interrupt there when it was attacking me. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna put him here. We're gonna move him. We're actually gonna have him be the one who pulls. Okay, so we're going to cast our thinger again. So it's already flanked. We're now popping him in. Whoa, wow. That's unexpected. So the puppy's knocked over. No, we need to cancel him. Okay, so he can go ahead and blow Radiance. Why is this so tiny? Concentration of 93 on this thing. So
Not a problem.
Ready when you are.
excuse me. So, we have cleared out another one of those drakes. So, if we can just keep on grabbing them one at a time like this, and dragging them back, I think we should be
Not a
okay.
problem.
Let's swap to this actually. So the question is, can I pull them one at a time? So this is a pair of young drakes. So the hope here is apparently a vain hope. Okay, so the rest of the party is going to turn back around. We're going to cast a blessing and have him start attacking. He is actually in a good position to immediately. Oh, this increases slash. These things probably use slash, right? Okay, so we can. I didn't realize that these did that damage type. So we can send her here. Gonna have him just chill. And he's gonna head to this one. Did we get the effect off? Yes, I think we got it off. So. Oh god, there's another one. I don't like that. Did this strike get interrupted at some point? How fast can we burn this young drake? I'm wondering. I'm pulling everybody over to this young drake here. And we're gonna try to burn it down before it has a chance to do too much. So he. By the way, are they doing slash damage? They're doing pierce damage. Because of course they are. Okay. Okay, Ark is now damaged. He's taking damage from this one. That we're burning down. So hopefully we'll be finished with it. Do I want to knock this? I don't think I want to knock this down. This one's attacking Ark. I'm actually going to move him over here. This one. I'm not that concerned about the damage from one of these. Oh god. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be concerned about the damage from one of these. Through there. Okay, so Ark is now at 10 of these, and he's knocked prone. 2 seconds. So in 2 seconds he'll be getting up. Until then, he's going to be very, very sad. And we're going to see here. I'm going to actually cast Consecrating Ground. So the Drake is knocked prone, which is good. Ark is still prone for how long? 0.3 seconds. Boom. Done. We're moving this guy out of the way. That's Sagani who's getting targeted now. Itamak, you need to swap target. Okay, so we are going to try and burst this down as fast as possible. And let's see how it goes. God damn it. These things are just going all over the place. So, are you still... I interrupted the young Drake, so I'm actually going to pull back. Unfortunately, I can't stop this Drake from getting to Ark. I can try knocking it down. We'll see how that goes. What else do I want? I'm just gonna cast Dire Blessing. I need to get as much DPS going as possible now. I've got attacks coming in from both sides now. Luckily, we've got this one prone, so maybe we can. Maybe we can burn the flame blight down before it kills me. And we're going to blind again in this area. We're gonna try to knock these down, I guess. Because they are susceptible to being knocked prone. And Ark's down. Oh, man. Life is sad. Yeah. I think that
Not a problem.
I think that dealing with that many dragons is just not going to be terribly feasible right now. Like I don't think I have the stats to take out that many dragons. All right. Well. Da, 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 da. I should actually be doing this, and where are you? Oh. Okay. So I'm going to save this. But I'll actually take a look at the fear effect that they're putting on. But I do feel like the biggest problem that I'm running into is just the sheer damage output that they've got. It's just so high. Because there's just so many of them. Could conceivably swap to him. Okay, so how far can I get? Did I just save? Or think I did. Okay. My goal here is to get as far away as possible and hopefully de-aggro some of them. And it looks like that's not feasible. I can't de-aggro any of the mobs in this pack. They will chase me to the end of the frickin' map. Okay, so that's good to know at least. So we can cast a blessing here. Sagani is gonna go over here. I use like thunder waves on blah 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 blah. And let's see. Whoa. Well, that changed quickly. Okay, so let's see here. I could do... I'm going to try doing exposed vulnerabilities here. And I'm going to increase my accuracy to hopefully actually get the effect off. No, that's not good.
Guts.
Whoa. So Arc just took a bunch of damage, but on the plus side, we've got exposed vulnerabilities active. And we can try burning these down. I'm going to try Repulsing Seal. I'm going to try dazing them. And I think that he's going to get burned down here. Yep. He just got knocked over, so he's going. Goddamn. Okay, so what does that mean for us? Excuse me. So, this means a few things. I think that the first thing that it means is that rather than go for this pack, because there's no way that I'm going to actually clear this pack this way, I'm going to need to do some different strategizing in order to get to it. We're going to try this pack over here, because just a Flame Blight and a dragon sounds a lot better than 3 dragons and a Flame Blight. So, that is shit. Well, so that pack is also 1,000,000 strong. So what does that tell us? Tells us that we're definitely
Not a problem.
we're definitely sequence breaking. And now we need to think about how we want to handle this. So I actually don't think she has. Yeah. So put that on. And what else do we want to do now? Feel like we can try going up to the northwest here and seeing where this leads.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark.
There's a couple of Dwarves here. So we could try clearing those guys out and seeing if that will allow us to get through this area to the other side. So there's the skirmisher in the back. There's a lot of these guys, actually. Okay, so... I'm not going to cast any spells on these, I don't think.
Over here.
So we're on the Jorp skirmisher now. Let's see if we can get past. No, but we can kill this thing. Okay, so we can burst this down. So... Shit. You know what, that's fine, actually. And... done. Whew. So we took out the Jorps. One more pack dealt with. And we just have a couple more packs here. Now, we could use the ice stuff, but the ice stuff, I don't think that... It shouldn't work on dragons, because it's on the ground. So it seems silly that it would affect dragons that are flying. So I don't think that'll work. The other thing that we can try to do...
Not a problem.
is figure out a spot that we can... Oh, God. I hope you're solo. Okay, so this thing's on arc now. He's prone. So what does the sphere effect do? -2 dex to... Oh, yeah, that's pretty significant. Alright, well I was kind of hoping to do somewhat better damage there, but... Holy shit. I didn't realize that Sagani's HP was that low. Whoopsies. So we just got Sagani killed. Let's go ahead and let's reload that. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Yeah, I think I might need...
I'm here.
Like, even just against the one Drake, I think I kind of need to... Oh god, there's another one over there. Okay, did we knock this prone? Oh, we did. You know what? Let's... Okay, we are going to cast a blind on you. So this one's blinded now. so okay, so that one's down. We can now focus this one. Oh, I didn't even use this yet? Whoopsies. Do I want to blind him again? I don't think so. I'm gonna try expose vulnerabilities, we'll see how it goes. Okay, the pup's down. So I was hoping that I'd be able to save something for later, but I don't. We're gonna have to just leave after this. Okay. So we took those two down. Sagani's down to 5 max HP. There's a cave here that we can go into, but we are not going to. And we are going to leave. We're getting out of here. We're going back to our Taked Noir. We will hopefully be able to take a nap, clear out the attack that's going against our thinger now, and
Looks a little healthier than before.
we finished the thingamabobber. And what do we want now? We can get the perception bonus if we want, but I don't think the perception bonus is as good as a bonus to dexterity. So this gives +1 prestige and +2 security. So we're going to take a nap. And now we can try to resolve the conflict, I guess. I'm going to save first, actually. I don't think I have anything new to talk to, what's his name about, so...
Not a problem.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Looks a little healthier than before.
So we're clicking on this, clicking on this. We can manual resolve this. And the hope is that we can actually do it. I'm a little concerned that we won't be able to. Okay, never mind. We are fine. Okay, those are little tiny things. I don't know what the hell kind of thinger this is, but okay, so we've got a bunch of skirmishers. I'm actually gonna pull back. Okay, so I'm actually gonna change her AI. Okay. So I'm gonna try to beat up these worms. Okay, so one worm down.
Death.
Oh my god. Okay, well that escalated quickly. Okay, that was a way easier path or pack than the the things we were fighting outside. Oh man, that's so much simpler. Okay. So,
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
alright, so she doesn't have anything to say to me. She doesn't. Whoa, what? Okay. So, so getting to the ocean is going to be a little bit of a difficult thing. Unfortunately, I think that this person had, whoever it was, I think it was, he's got a severe burn,
Nicely.
which dramatically reduces his burn resistance. We'll see how this goes. A little uncomfortable about that. Okay, we're going to continue on. Can go to Searing Falls. How close am I to leveling? I'm not close to leveling. So the question is, can I actually do Searing Falls? I'm actually going to try to get... I want to get past Searing Falls. I don't necessarily want to clear it because I feel like clearing Searing Falls is probably going to be damn near impossible. But, and I don't want to try and go into that cave because I don't remember what's in the cave, and based off of what's outside the cave, I feel like going in the cave I might run into a random encounter that I can't deal with right at the entrance and basically just get a game over. So, I'm gonna pop over to Pearlwood Bluff. This, I believe, is the place. It's on the ocean, and it looks like a cliff. So I think that this is going to be the place that we need to go for Sagani's quest.
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
Also, I should probably chit-chat with her. So, tell me about Itamak. A good hunter, but not much of a talker, and that's been fine by me. When we hunt in Nasitak? I don't remember what she said the pronunciation was. We always bring our foxes with us. They help us track and flush game, and we're fearless defenders against bears and still leopards. Clever Itamak has always been my favorite. So you have a family? Of course. We'd never send a woman who hasn't had a chance to find a mate and have a couple children of her own. So, what's your husband like? Kalu's a good man. He raised our children well and built us a strong home while I've been away on hunts. Our parents chose us for one another when we were still young. Not the way things are usually done here, but ours chose well. We came to appreciate each other as helpmates first, then friends, then, well, you know how it goes. So, tell me about your children. I've had 5. Yakona, Estuya, Najuo, Anik, and Malak. Malak? I think this is the same name actually as the character in. No, I think he only had 1 A. Never mind. Final Fantasy Tactics. Ezio and Unique died in long, lean winters. Malak was barely talking when I left. You probably won't know me when I get home. Even in Nasitak, I spend most of my time on the hunt, but then it's easier to relish the hunt when you know I'll see family enjoying her kill. Alright, that's all. I don't think that I need to ask about her husband cheating on her. Let's see. So I'm curious about your search. I'll tell you what I can, but Tarnic Elite Sock pilgrimages like mine are rare. So why do they do this? It's something we've always done. The elders say it was first begun to forge ties with other villages. It's hard to fight over caribou herds when you see someone you respect on the other side. We also believe that passing our history on in this way keeps us stronger, and it helps them, the elders I mean, return to us after they've been away from us for a generation or more. They can use the experiences they've accumulated over lifetimes to lead the village again. So are they usually reborn this far away? Most often they return somewhere in Nasitak, a member of a nearby village, or they're reborn amongst the Glomfelin of the White That Wends. Even so, it's hard to say what's usual. When my grandfather was a boy, the elder came back as a polar bear. The huntress chosen for this task had to recite half of her village's deeds while running from the beast. Even so, there have been journeys longer than mine. Some last decades, and the huntress doesn't always return. That's what happens with their friend. It depends on the man or woman he's become. It's easiest when the rebirth happens in another village of Nasitak where the tradition is understood. Even the White That Wends in southern islands of Deadfire Archipelago, people understand this custom and are welcome you politely enough, even if their souls do not remember. But sometimes you find someone whose soul has no memory of the village, and you have to tell them of people who remember him still. As disheartening as this is, you hope that the reminder will aid his soul in a future life. So, how'd you get picked? Another old village tradition. The elders watch the caribou migrations and cast seal bones to determine the right time for this journey. When the omens are determined, all the village wives draw sharp teeth. We're the ones that go away to hunt and fish, so we're better suited to a task like this. Anyway, I grabbed the little tooth. Traveling so far is a rare privilege for us, but as you can see, the journey can be unpredictable. Let's see. So what do you do back there? I'm a long hunter. I stalk game in tundra with many of the wives. We usually hunt caribou and oxen, but we find hares and birds too. It's a good and respected position. To see so much of Nasitak in the company of my friends and sisters, this is one of the pleasures of life in Masuk. So, Nasitak. It's a big island in the middle of the Deadfire Archipelago, just to the north of the White That Wends. Tundra mostly, with a few snow-covered forests in warmer parts. Most of us live in fairly small villages, by standards here anyway. Mine's Masuk. So, we're a tundra village. To the outsider's eyes, we're probably not that much different from the others around us, but the others have stories that go back hundreds of years. Epic hunts, battles of neighboring villages, sojourns across the sea, we share these stories too. Mostly the Enutonic, like me. People call us boreal dwarves. Migratory clans of Glamfallen from the White That Wends sometimes spend colder seasons in Nasitak, but we don't see many foreigners who can tolerate the elements. Those of us born in Nasitak like to say that we have a hardy layer of sealskin just beneath our flesh. Cold, but not as cold as the White That Wends. The few kith that visit Nasitak find it sparse, but there's plenty to sustain a village if you know where to look. Well, not really. If 2 of your children died in a lean winter, that doesn't indicate that there's plenty to sustain a village. There's enough to technically sustain a village if you don't mind dying of starvation sometimes. We get hides and meat from caribou, seals, and white whales. Bone too, which makes fine bow and arrowheads. Community is important to us. We survive or perish together, so everything we do, every week-long hunt, every wall we build is for the village. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save this. And I don't know... I think this place isn't as difficult as the place that we just came from. The drakes are really strong. And I think that this place isn't going to be as bad as dealing with those drakes is. But we'll just have to see. What the hell was that purple thing? Okay, so we've got a little worm thing there. Is that a drake? It's a young drake. Okay, so apparently I was very, very wrong. Look at all those things. So these things I think are going to be reasonably quick to go down because that one's already injured. I don't even know how it got injured. think I'm just gonna reload this for now. So we're gonna take out some of the other packs. I want to. Do I actually? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I don't think I'm gonna succeed, but I am going to try at least to get this section dealt with in terms of her.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
In terms of this quest. And
Hey,
there's quite a few of these. Okay, so we need to try. Oh my god. These are such gigantic packs. Okay, so we're gonna have him use this. Ta-da, ta-da. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try to survive. I don't think this is gonna work because these forest lurkers in the back are eventually just gonna blow us up. We've already just had like half of our party annihilated. We're gonna reload. I don't think I can actually do this yet. I think I need to get a little bit higher level and a little stronger. Or maybe I just need better spells available. Let me take a look at spells I have. I could blind these, and that will help. So I guess we'll try that first. I'll try this with. There's just so goddamn many of these things. It's insane. All right, so we're gonna cast an accuracy boost. We are going to cast blindness here. The problem with this is that, like, jeez. Did we get the blind over? I don't think I got the blind on. The blind did not actually hit anybody, I don't think. So we're going to try to blind up here. Do I want to do that, actually? Or would I rather just start... I think I might actually want to just do deeps. Okay, so we got the Jort Priest entry done, I think. We can charge this thing here. You know what? So, I do not have this active. I'm gonna get this up. Okay, so we got that up. We should be able to start just bursting these guys down. We did not get the big guys, so we're actually gonna be fine here, I think. So, shit. Okay, so we should be able to get this done. Are you charged? Who are you attacking? So he's going to Adair, which is good and bad. Oh, we got them both. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get a blind on you. Okay, so he's gonna try and knock this down.
Not a problem.
Kind of stuck over. You
Are you interrupted? Okay, I got it interrupted. We're now gonna charge it again. Okay, so this should be fine. Done. Okay, so we got through this pack. It's a pretty big pack. But we managed to do it. We can go ahead and wait for our HP to recover, then we will save the game. You can see that we took enormous amounts of damage there. Utterly just unbelievable damage coming out. But I think we're here significantly before we're supposed to be. So there's that. But yeah, I think we're gonna be okay.
Not
I
a
think
problem.
we will be okay here. We just need to get... We're gonna have to bypass certain packs, unfortunately. I'm not gonna be able to do the same kind of thing that I would do for like Might and Magic, where it's just like kill every single thing in every zone the first time you get to the zone. It's just not feasible. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. A lively breeze ruffles your clothes as you approach the edge of the bluff. A cave mouth yawns in the cliff face, but only a dozen feet below your position, but the weathered rock face is too smooth to escape. Oh, that sounds super dangerous. As you reach the edge of the bluff, you recognize the exact location from your vision with Persoc. He was here not long ago. Sagani stands alert, the Adra statuette in one hand while she scans the cliff. You close your eyes, feeling the ether for the trace of Persoc's presence. The darkness behind your eyelids takes shape. You feel Persoc running through the forest this time, hurtling and dashing around rocks and trees. The scenery whizzes by too fast. You can't make out the details between the blurred scenery. Something looms in the trees ahead of you. Persoc finally steps in front of an Adra arc. Soil is soft and moist. The river reeds grow around you. You must be close to a body of fresh water. So, do you recognize the natural archmage of Adra? You got something like that in Erglon Foth, close across the water from Twin Elms.
Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persoc is now. At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year.
So what was he like?
Depends on who you ask. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator.
Might as well be one of those impossibly perfect heroes from the Adir epics. I'm gonna go with people remember the things about him that matter most to them, maybe?
The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persoc passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages.
I guess he accomplished a lot?
It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persoc was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
No, it seems worth remembering that somebody changed the village, so I'm gonna go with that. If he didn't really have a very strong relationship with his family, then I don't see why I would worry too much about that.
Perhaps you're right.
Enough chatter for me, or Persock will find himself a new body before we even get to this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've managed to complete that. I'm really concerned about going into this cave. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm saving because I might run into those air elementals. But yeah, so I think I'm actually going to leave here for now and go elsewhere because... yeah, okay, so maybe I should have actually stealthed like a sensible person. I am probably boned, but we'll find out. Let's see what I'm gonna cast. I don't have any idea how large the AoE is on that. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna cast this. Let's find out how it goes.
Following your lead. Right away.
Okay, so I'm already injured. I don't think that the fast attacks is as important as doing an AoE attack. So we'll get this done. Oh, they're immune, I forgot. They're immune to crushing completely. Well, I'm actually going to reload, but there's no way I'm going to be able to survive this. Yeah. I'm going to need a second weapon set for my monk as well that is actually capable of hitting enemies that are immune to bludgeoning. But for now, I'm just going to leave because, again, this is way harder content than I was expecting it to be. I seem to recall that, like, if I'm remembering where you're supposed to fight your first Drake in this game, then we are very, very far from where we're supposed to be. So here's the question. Do I want to go... I think I want to pop back to Caed Noir first because my party is barely holding on. So we'll pop back to Caed Noir first. And then we will... do what?
Better indeed.
I'm wondering if I want to go to... let's see, how long do we have on this? Oh, this is completed. So we need a Bailey. I guess I'll do the towers first. Because that gives some nice bonuses. And now I need to consider where I want to go from here. So we can get ahead and get the craft shop bonus, which is...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... well, you seemed preoccupied.
What's on your mind?
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
I'm doing fine, I guess.
Ah, well, good. I should let you rest. Looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
It seems weird to... like, he didn't give any reason for me to believe that he has some other thing on his mind aside from being concerned about my health, so I don't know why I'd be like, ooh, tell me what you really feel. It's like, I'm just checking up upon you, man. Calm down. Calm down. Let's see here. So how do we want to handle this? We've got...
I'm here.
Actually, her dex is actually pretty low. Oh, that's interesting. She has plus 15 accuracy against Primordials and Wilder. So, do we want to go to Deerford next? Let me take a look at my quests, if any. So I have the Long Hunt. It's a large... So we need to go toward Twin Elms for that one. We have a Ducal Palace to go to. Do I want to head to Deerfoot first, or do I want to head to the city first? I feel like the city has a huge amount of content in it, and I'd prefer to get the more condensed stuff done first. I'm gonna head to Stormwall Gorge first, I think. We're gonna see how this content is, how difficult it is, and that will give us an idea of whether we want to continue on to Deerford or whether we want to go the other way. Because I like the idea of exploring the exterior areas first.
Not a problem.
And doing the majority of the outdoor content before we... That was very fast. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna dive this guy, I guess. I'm gonna have... Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna have Arc dive this guy. Oh god, the other one is attacking now. So, mistakes were made. Let's see. Wow, I'm getting crushed. Okay, we need to reload. I think I could do substantially better than that. I can't split up my party like that. The archer I thought was going to be really squishy because it's using a bow, but it's the same as all those other characters. It's not like it's a different thinger. So I think that basically I just need to
Not a problem.
bring things to the right location. So, everybody in this pack is hobbled. What I'm actually going to do... I'm going to leave the tanks there, I'm gonna dive everybody over here. Blizzard. Okay, so these are dazed. Oh god. Da, 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 da. Okay. Just go after this one. There we go. Whew. So we took out the feral druids.
Following your lead.
Whoa. Hello. So that is going to be a lot of money. Do we need... I'm actually going to check something. How do I think about it? So he... has a saber. But he's not actually proficient with it, so... Okay.
Not a problem.
Up we go. So, we got attacked by some crazy druids. And we can save the game and then continue on. So, progress is being made. Not necessarily easy progress, but we are making progress. We can keep on keeping on.
Not a problem. Nothing will slip past me.
What was that? Elder Lion.
Your mom.
Whoa, 648 EXP. That's a lot of EXP. There we go. And let's see here. I know trees are super complicated, guys, but seriously. Oop. Da, 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 da. That is a lot of friends. Oh god. And we're not heading in a good direction. So we've got 2 lionesses, 3... Oh god. We've got 2 lionesses, an elder lion. He just got petrified for 30 seconds? Well, bye, Adair. Let's see here. We're going to... Okay. I can't imagine that this is going to end well for me, but...
Rest up, big guy. We got you back.
Okay, everybody is down. Except Adair, who's petrified, and Ark, who's about to get swarmed. So we're going to go ahead and reload this. And unfortunately, we didn't save after we killed those lions that were padding by. We might be able to actually take out more of this pack solo.
Not a problem.
Like, we might actually be able to get more of them to come to us. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't really know where they were. There's one of them. Okay, so we're gonna pop to here. And yeah, I think that we can just single pull most of these. We were able to single pull 3 of them anyway. We should be able to pull this one, hopefully solo. And done. Nice. Okay, so we've finished Elder Lion. We can save the game now that we've cleared this out. And we still have that Adrican over there with the petrification spell and probably a bunch of gigantic AoE death balls spells. 1 second, actually. Need to drip some stuff in my eye. Actually, both my eyes. And there we go. Okay, so we can now try getting a bit closer. So we'll see what happens here. I wonder actually if I could theoretically... So we've got an Adrigan, and we've got all this stuff on him. I'm actually going to move these guys around to the bottom. We're going to try to take out this Elder Lion immediately. Not because we want to fight the Elder Lion immediately, but because it is in our way. I'm going to dive onto the Adrigan on him. Oh my goodness. That deeps. Okay, she's just take. That is a lot of damage. Oh man. Oh man. So. That was some trubs.
Not a problem.
Okay, I don't actually know if that's going to be... I guess I just need to use my spellcasters better, but I don't really like most of these spells for what the kind of stuff that we're doing now. This lasts for 78 seconds. I guess I could try using the Blights thing. I don't think I want to actually go to Deerford right now. Wait, is this... Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is a sorry state. The eye patch stitched with stylized eyeball wraps around his head, and his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches and spasms, while the other ear perks up at your approach. Next to him is a splayed carcass of a deer that appears to be ripped open by a bear wolf. Still fresh.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
You might want to cook that first.
And ruin the original texture? That's the best part! Just see for yourself. Eat up!
After you. His one eye locks with yours and he tears off several inches of intestine with a ripping bite. He slowly chews, his eyes squinting at you.
So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
What killed the deer?
One ornery Stelgog. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Galloway chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me. I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Go on.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
Alright, well, you're welcome to join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with the pack for a change.
Alright, so we can edit our party if we want. So Durance is giving us a lot of good bonuses. I'm not feeling Alof at the moment, actually. I feel like I don't
Farewell.
necessarily have a great set of abilities for him. Blind is nice. But we'll see. So we're going to try leveling this guy up. We'll take a look at what abilities he has. And let's see. So he's replacing Alof, which means he's a mechanics man. When spirit shifted. I'll try Corrode. So, ooh, Greater Wild Strike Corrode. Let's see. I have no idea how to build a druid. I don't know anything about druids. I'm going to take Spirit of Decay just for the hell of it. I find the idea of a corrode-based druid incredibly amusing. Okay, so... Yeah. So the higher the damage that you deal, the better that effect is, basically. So spiritual. So this allows him to turn into another creature. Okay, I think we're actually at the next place for Sagani. I'm gonna save this because we just got a new party member. And it would be very silly to get ourselves killed. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning up a storm here. It would be very silly to get ourselves killed. I think after this, I'm tempted to get all of the party members. Oh god. Well. Oh god. What? No, that's not who I thought it was. I think he might be in trouble. Okay, so Adair is already down. I do think actually that based off the amount of damage that I'm doing, if Ark does manage to get a endurance, basically a lifesteal weapon for himself and dual wield that with something else, he's actually going to probably be able to keep himself alive just by lifestealing so much. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we will see. Alright, so for now, I'm actually going to backtrack to Caed Nua, I think. I want to... yeah, I'm going to try to finish up the quest for the Lore Master. I'm gonna try going and descending a little bit deeper into Caed Nua.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Because it's not... I don't think that the next level of Caed Nua is going to be particularly hard. So we can get that done. That'll be good. But yeah, I don't know how far we'll be able to descend into Caed Nua. Because it's...
Good day to you.
It's going to eventually become very, very difficult. Okay. Look at all that money. Holy crap. So, we gonna be rich now. Cha-ching. Okay, so we haven't even sold any of the fine equipment. This is just from selling the sort of crappy stuff. So that's good. We've made some decent progress
It's coming
there.
along nicely.
I think so too. Now, next level, I should be able to get the interrupt talent. And do I want to bring? I don't think so. I'm just gonna stick with these guys. Okay, so we're gonna go to level 1. And at some point, we're going to want to probably swap.
Ready when you are.
Light, flame, and sound.
Okay, so. Oh, at some point we're going to want to probably equip weapons on Ark, but for now, I think we're fine. It'll just be something we want to do later on. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. So, the party order has changed. Okay, so let's do this. This actually is more dangerous than I would have expected. Da, 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 da. So, Ituma can go after this one. I'm gonna take out this skirmisher. Okay, so that one's toast. And Ark is just going around, clearing out the Schwarps one by one. There we go. So... there we go. So, that wasn't easy, but that was not too bad. Crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, and bones. A human skull adorns the top. Delightful. I'll pop upstairs and then pop back downstairs. Okay, maybe this would have... maybe it actually would have been faster to just use the save game function.
Nothing will slip past me. Now this is interesting. All done.
Boom. Toasted.
Margren's fire casts light in darkness.
Dun, 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 dun.
Have a look at this.
Okay, so we're gonna try to pull these guys out of that room. That's the wrong character. There we go. Okay.
Of course.
Just get things going. Oh god. No! Ark got knocked down. And Adair is paralyzed. It could not possibly be worse. How long are you prone for? Okay, 0.4 seconds. Get this going. Please tell me I'm paralyzed. Well. And I'm paralyzed again. God damn it. Skirmishers. So irritating. That was well played on the part of the Zhwarips. The knockdown effect came in, knocked down pretty much everybody. The tank was locked down by the paralyze effect, and then they just sort of walked in and flanked my characters and just blew them up.
I shall be
One by one.
as a calm sea, which is not very.
So.
Sail, miss, mate.
Okay, so
I'll stay out of sight. All done.
alright, so we're just going to pop over here, we'll grab this again. I'm actually going to save this. Now that I've dealt with this, because that pack is dangerous. So we'll go down there. We should be able to blow them up to relatively simply. We just need to not have our
Not a problem.
squishy DPS character get knocked down and then paralyzed right off the bat. Unfortunately, dope.
Of course.
And didn't actually do what I was supposed to do there, but that's okay.
Ready when you are. Hey. Yeah?
I'm actually gonna move him.
Sailors, matey.
Of course.
Okay, so that is so many of these things. Holy shit. Okay, what spells do I have at my disposal? That's kind of cool, but not what I want for now. Ooh, and reducing the concentration of anyone in the area of effect. Ha ha ha! No. Okay, Terrence needs to get out of the way so that. No, Itumak is prone. I can't approach. Okay, so. Okay, so who's this? This is him. He doesn't really have the ability to get in there right now.
Not a problem.
Let's see. Wow. Well, I think we're going to be in trouble here. I don't think we can actually win this fight. There's just too many of these. Well, no, we can't. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. So the first thing is that if we had Alof, he would actually be able to AoE these guys really easily. So there's that. But I'm honestly not playing very well today. I don't feel like I have the right headspace for dealing with a game that's tactical like this, particularly because of the fact that I don't actually know any of these spells and I haven't bothered to learn them. So this one's a very thin with lightning.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
What?
Hey,
Yeah?
That's cool. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do? Think.
Not a problem.
Oh, oh. I think that I still haven't saved after adjusting my party the way that it's supposed to be.
You better run!
Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
Whoop. Okay, so. Guess we could go this way first. Scotty, this one's ill. See how dull the eyes are? Maka's tears.
Quick and quiet.
So that thing has been poisoned by its own body paint, I think? I think that's it. Jesus, that was close. Ooh, what is this? Hand of the Key. 10 DR, 13 for piercing. And it gives a substantial amount of defense against CC effects. Let me get this in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Merrick, gleeful as a toddler, convinced me we were going to talk to the Zwerps into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andros right into a big pit, more like. And now you've all run like hares, meanwhile, here's me up to my armpits in bones and Zwerp shit. I hope you all rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world and Drafton loses what's left of his wits and guts, the rest of you. 5 of us left and you run. Curse each and every one of you, and curse me too for dying here on account of a bunch of mewling pisspots. And here's for when one of you rotten lizard bastards learns some Madeira, and I hope you all fucking choke. Well. Okay then. Let's see here. So, who do we want to give this loyalty thing to? I guess we can just pop that on him. And we can save the game. And I think I'm actually going to take a break for now, because I'm not in the right headspace for these battles. I need to be thinking more strategically and tactically than I am right now. I'm a little tired, and for whatever reason, I'm just not in the right headspace for it. The fights probably shouldn't be nearly as hard as they are for me. I feel like they probably could have taken some of those other fights as well. I just need to actually do things correctly and use my character's abilities correctly. So anyway, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you today, and I hope to see you all again next time, where hopefully I will do a little bit better than I have been today, because it's actually kind of embarrassing, because I'm pretty sure I've been playing really, really bad today. Anyway, later folks.